These are a couple photos I took when a stranger I met through Roblox came and visited my city.
Let's go.
Okay, now we need to go back a couple months to July 19th, 2025, just a couple minutes after midnight, where, and ironically, it was my birthday. Anyways, the game that we were playing was called Friendship Island, and for those that don't know, Friendship Island is basically a Roblox version of Love Island. And if you don't know what Love Island is, just search it up. And this is where my friend Ethan and my cousin Alex come into the picture, where it's past midnight and me and Ethan are walking around in the lobby of the game, and we see this girl off to the side. So my friend Ethan starts running over, screaming, "Yo, it's my friend's birthday, it's my friend's birthday." And me, knowing he was gonna say something stupid, I managed to get her out of the side and have a one-on-one with her and just get to know her and whatever.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
And we'll just call this girl Kammo. And so throughout the night we played a game with each other, we kind of bonded, and then on Roblox DM she messaged me her Discord and we started like messaging until like 1 a.m. and I can't lie, the stuff my friends were telling me to message this girl at 1 a.m. in the morning would probably get me time in federal prison. But we were like at a round table, like planning out what to say, what to text, like every guy group chat does. And from there we basically started talking like every day. She gave me her snap, we started texting on Snapchat, and me and the boys would hop on Rainbow Six Siege, and you know, she would join the call, she would just stay in the call, listen to us play, and just chill vibes, and me having absolute amazing friends.
So that was a fucking lie.
They kept on teasing her about, you know, her like liking me and whatever. And then I think a month into like meeting her, she confessed to me, and yes, I did turn her down.
What?
I also found out her birthday is like 4 days after mine, and 4 days after we met, she just turned 17. I'm 17 too, by the way, but to be completely honest with you, the reason I turned her down was because I felt like I wouldn't be a good boyfriend to her. This is because I, at the big age of 17, have no dating experience. Anyways, after I basically rejected her, continued being friends, we still spoke, and I think at the start of October, she messaged our like GC saying that she's planning to visit mine and my friend's city, which first of all, no, she didn't come here just to see me. She came here to see my entire friend group and to come check out my city. And she said that she would come on the 24th of October. And by the way, just to say, she just put into perspective, she lives about 600 miles away from where I live, so it's pretty big distance.
We do not care.
Anyways, phase 1. Nah, I'm just joking. Love you, Marlon. Please collab with me. Anyways, yeah, phase 1 was that she booked a Airbnb and was meant to stay there for 5 days while she, you know, checks out the city and, you know, meets up with us, and, you know, we show her around, blah blah blah. Come the day of her arrival, she gets stopped at the airport because she's a minor, and the airport refused to let her go onto the bus to come to my city because she's a minor. So she had to make up something that like her friend like lives here and stuff, and I don't know how, but she managed to get onto a bus to come here somehow, and they made her cancel her Airbnb. So the second plan, phase 2, I'm just joking last time, and the second plan was for her to stay over. Here comes another friend, his name is Oscar. She was meant to stay over his house, but things didn't work out clearly, and he couldn't let her stay there. So she was coming to my city with no place to stay, and she was meant to arrive at around 4 a.m. in the morning with no place to sleep. So me being me, I said, you could just come over to mine, because first of all, you know, I'm not going to let you walk around the streets by yourself at the middle of the night, and second of all, you need a place to sleep. And then she said thank you, you know, she just kept on thanking me, and then she came over, and then yeah, she stayed over my house for about 5 days, and that's about it, really. She just kind of stayed here, showed her around, she met my friend group, she really enjoyed it here, you know. We even went to a farm, she saw a couple of animals, and yeah. Then she left to go back, so yeah, there was no awkward tension with her being here. It was, you know, a friend helping out a friend, and yeah. So that brings us to today, where a couple weeks ago I messaged her, and I messaged her just to catch up, you know, just see what's up with her, what's going on, and that's when we planned to play Among Us. Because we haven't played with each other in a while, especially with, you know, my friend group as well. So we were going to play Among Us, and she's like, yeah, I'm so down, you know, I could play today even. And that's when I told her, you should invite some of your friends, because I have no motion. No one replies to my messages. No one responds to me apart from the friend group of like 4 people. So you should invite someone. And she's like, yeah, but they don't know English. And I'm like, you could just translate. She's like, yeah, I could, but she can't be bothered doing that. Then she mentioned casually she has a boyfriend. And then come like 7 o'clock now in the afternoon, me and my friend group were all, you know, on the Discord. We're about to hop on Among Us, but like I said, because I was like the only one inviting people, there was like 6 of us, and that's why then I like messaged all of the 10 people that I know if they could hop on. One said they have homework to do, and the others just did not respond to me. And then I messaged this Kammo if she wants to play, and she left me undelivered for about like an hour. Then she got back to me and said, oh, she was busy and she was coming back home now, and she's going to take a shower and then she's going to hop on with us. And she hasn't messaged me for about 20 days now. Yeah, since that day I have not gotten a response or nothing. And the worst part is, you can literally see her active on every platform. Snapchat, active an hour ago. Instagram, posted a story an hour ago. And TikTok, she be reposting every single TikTok video that comes across her For You page about her new boyfriend. Oh, and I will mention this. She did respond to me on TikTok, and out of nowhere she just says, oh, that reminds me, I forgot to reply to you. After that, she still did not respond. Like she just messaged me to say she forgot to message me back, and then continues not to message me. So at the time of me recording this, she has still not responded to me, and I don't think she will. And she doesn't have an obligation to message me. She doesn't need to message me. But I just think it's a bit mean to leave someone undelivered for X amount of days, and that someone is someone you previously felt a connection with. And to be honest, it's probably this is full speculation. I think she's not messaging me because her boyfriend doesn't want her messaging other guys, which is totally, there's facts. I agree with him there. I could dap him up with that, take. But, just at least opening the message, wouldn't hurt. Also, I did forget to mention that for a week straight after she stopped replying to me, I did send her a message every day. Because she once told me she doesn't want to grow apart. So I promised her, this was months ago, that I'll message her every day if she ever stops responding to me, or she leaves me undelivered. And I kept that promise for about a week, because I'll be honest, you lose motivation when you know someone is just blatantly ignoring you. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys liked that video. This is my first time ever recording a video like this. First time editing a video like this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm not trying to make this too long, just having it to be a yap session. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more videos, I would appreciate it. Subscribe and maybe drop a like on this video too. And if you guys want to see more videos, please comment down below. Let me know. And I've been thinking about actually streaming, so if you guys want, drop me a follow on Twitch, drop me a follow on TikTok if you guys want. I'm more known on TikTok. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, drop a sub. And I do have more somewhat stories like this, but nowhere near as good as this one, I think. So yeah, see you in the next vid.